A large amount of the upcoming U.S. stimulus checks will probably find their way into equities. That's according to Deutsche, who's out with a survey that shows half of 25 to 34-year-olds plan to spend 50% of their COVID relief checks on stocks. 18 to 24-year-olds in the survey, about 40%. 35 to 50-year-olds, still 37%, David.
Man.
So this is not necessarily a generational thing.
No. Listen, a year ago, if I had told you, Carl, that there would be this emerging cohort of new investors, so to speak, retail investors who would power the market higher through the late spring and into the summer, and then things would get even crazier in terms of Reddit and Wall Street bets. Not to mention SPACs. I mean, we all would have said, what? Millions upon millions of accounts, Morgan, have been opened. Not just, of course, at Robinhood, but at firms far and wide. And one of the key questions continues to be, will they stay with us? Apparently, if they get some more money, at least that will help. But certainly there have been some losses lately. We know that in some of the more speculative names. And that is a question, at least, as to how that cohort will react.
Yeah, and when we also know that, the last couple of weeks alone has been a very volatile market more broadly. I mean, just look at the NASDAQ. The move on Friday alone, the NASDAQ 100 sold off 2% in the morning and then rallied 4% in the afternoon. But one of those names that, of course, we have continued to cover so closely is GameStop. And you're getting news out of that company again this morning that the Chewy co-founder, Ryan Cohen, who's on the board, and I think that news had helped sort of spark that run-up. We did see earlier in the year that he's going to lead the e-commerce shift there. And, of course, Cohen is sort of seen as one of those leaders, at least at Chewy, that was able to counter the rise of Amazon where pet stuff was concerned. So certainly, again, another name to watch. Look at that. It's up 12% right now in the pre-market.
Shepard Smith here. Thanks for watching CNBC on YouTube.